Hello friends, fellow hunters, my name is Meow and welcome to my beginner's guide to Bloodborne. In this guide we're going to go over basically the whole game. We're gonna go through the base game, the DLC and the story chalices. I will explain what these things mean later on when it's relevant. I'll be going over game mechanics, I'll be giving you tips and tricks. I'll be explaining how the game works, how we're, in my opinion, supposed to play it. And yeah, I'm just gonna, we're gonna do every area, every boss, try to pick up every item. We're just gonna play the whole game, pretty much, from start to finish. That's the plan here. Yeah, if this sounds interesting to you, then stick around, because here we go. Go ahead and create your character, your hunter. That's a new game. One thing I will not touch upon that much in this guide is the lore. I will touch upon it when it's on the way, so to speak. But that's usually not the case with not only this game, but all of the games in the Souls family. You really have to go out of your way to find the lore, to seek and find information and what's going on, the story and whatnot. But I'll try to give you like basic things. As I said, when it's on the way, we're gonna touch upon it, mention it, stuff like this. So yeah, just be aware of that. All right, so we're gonna make our character right now. Your name, your gender, age, and appearance, they don't affect the gameplay at all. You can do whatever you want. If you're one of those people, you're gonna create an abomination of a character. And that's fine, do whatever you want. I'm not going to do that because I don't like to do that. I have some presets here. They are supposed to be a character from the game itself, Lady Maria. So that's what I have going on right here. You can do whatever you want, Have fun, My name, my character. How do I do big letters? Guide Meow. That's my name, because I'm the guide right now. So, but what does matter a bit is your origin. This is basically your starting class. Now, this doesn't really matter that much unless we are looking to make a PvP character or an online play character, because you need to be in a specific level range in order to actually find people with ease, at least. And what these do is what these classes do, they basically decide your starting stats. That's what they do, You can pick anything and play as anything, So what I would recommend is 3 classes. This is pretty balanced, You have points all over the place. That's good because you have, a good base level to try many things, right? This one has the highest vitality of these classes. Vitality is your health. Health is good, okay? Health is good. So this one, if you would like, a balanced starting point. This one, if you would like to make your life a little bit easier. And then we have this one, which is the lowest level character. It's gonna make the game maybe a little bit more difficult in the beginning, but it's really not a big difference, It's not a big deal. So for a normal playthrough, do whatever you want, really. So yeah, again, this one, or this one, I think. I'm gonna pick this one because I'm making a guide, right? So I'm just gonna, Right, let's go ahead and get into it. So in this first episode, it's gonna be quite short, or that's the plan at least. I've tried to record this episode a few times now, and it ends up being pretty long. So I'm gonna just try and keep things to the point, In this episode, we're pretty much just gonna set ourselves up to take on the first area. We're not gonna tackle the first area or any bosses. in this episode, because I tried that as well, and the whole thing ended up being 1 hour 30 minutes. So, you know. We will be doing NPC questlines, but I will not be talking to every NPC in the game, because that's gonna take a long time, because I tried that as well, you know. But I will be telling you, you know, where there's NPCs and stuff like this. So this is the opening cutscene, and in not only Bloodborne but all of the games in the Souls family, they are designed to have you not understand anything, you know. And Actman, he's a guy on YouTube. He made a very good video about Dark Souls 1. He has a video series. It's called, like, is this game a masterpiece, or why is this game a masterpiece? And he did a video like that on Dark Souls. And in his intro, he's like, oh yeah, I'll play this game, Dark Souls. I've heard about it. I'll pick it up. I'll give it a go. Then it says like 40 hours later, he beats the game. He's in the end credits, and he's just sitting there looking around. He's like, the hell did I just play? That's pretty much what your I guess your reaction is gonna be, because these games are designed to have you not understand what's going on unless you really look for it. And even if you do, you're probably not gonna understand it on your first way through anyway. That's why the lore aspect and the story aspect, games explained, is such a big thing on YouTube, of these games in particular, because, you know, you're not gonna understand anything. And I'm not saying that because, like, I'm not saying you are stupid so you don't get it. I'm saying that's what these games are designed to be. They are designed to not have you understand. But I will try to explain. But again, I will not go over the whole lore. Right, so here we are. We are in Yharnam. We're in Bloodborne. We have become a hunter. Wonderful. Welcome to Yharnam. If we turn around, we have a door. We can't open it from this side, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We have a note here. It says, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. What is the hunt? What is pale blood? We don't know. We will touch upon that later on. But we have an objective. Seek pale blood and stop the hunt, or transcend the hunt. We have notes here on the floor. They basically tell you how to do certain actions. I'll be going over a few actions right now. So we have a werewolf right here, alright? He's spooky, and he's probably gonna kill us. So for now we need 4 controls. Lock on. How do you lock on to an enemy? You press your right joystick. See, I did it, and I'm not in range. Now I am. Now I'm locked on. You know what lock on is. If we press circle, we dodge. If we're locked on while dodging, we'll do a quick step. They do the same thing. Rolling or doing that to dash, they do the same thing. What the dodge is certain frames during the animation, you are invincible. You cannot take damage during your dodge. So what we want to do throughout the whole game, not just this enemy, but the whole game, is basically we want to try and time our dodges so that we dodge when an enemy attacks. And I'll be going over that more in detail later on. Then we have R1, that's our light attacks. You can spam it like this. Everything costs stamina, that's our green bar right up there at the left. If we press R2, we'll do a heavy attack. If we hold R2, we'll get a special attack. It looks and sounds like this. That blue shimmer and that sound, that's what we're looking for. If we do this at an enemy's back, we will open them up for a visceral attack. And that's good. That's what we're gonna try and do to this werewolf. That's the best way to try and kill it. Because we don't have a weapon. So our attacks, they don't deal much damage. So if we get it right, we'll get a sound. It'll sound like you will hear it, right? You'll know. When that happens, you wanna walk up to the enemy and press R, like walk up right against them and press R1, and you'll do a visceral attack. So whether we kill this guy or not, it doesn't matter, because we're going to our hub area no matter what. If we die to him, we are gonna get there go there automatically. And if we kill him, we just have to go a little bit further up and then travel to that area. So let's lock on and try to bait out one specific attack. It's a grab attack, and then we'll try and do the R2 heavy attack in his back. So whack him to say hello. Hopefully he's gonna do. Oh, he did it. So do this. I'm too far away. He did it again, and he grabbed me. If you spam R1 and L1, you'll push him away, and he did it again. I guess I'm too far away. I'm too far away again. Oh, this is bad. This is quite bad. Oh, well, we might die here. I think we're gonna die here. But it's fine. Come on, do it again. Come on, one more shot. Oh, come on, baby! Right, so walk up in R1. Got him. Whew, look at that health. So he'll drop blood vials. Blood vials, they are our potions. They are not unlimited, they are finite. We'll have to farm them. We get some more. Press triangle to use potions. That's what triangle does. It's the potion button. It's the heal. It's the oh heck I'm in trouble button. So if you die to him, you will go to the hub area automatically. So don't worry about it. If you kill him, then good job. That's tricky. Pick up those bullets. We don't have a gun just yet, but we'll get one very shortly. Open this gate. Take a look around if you want to. We're now in Central Yarnum. This is the first area. But we're gonna go to the hub area. And it's very, very short. It's a short path to get there. So pick up those potions as well. Vials. There's a guy here. Dodge his thing. Pull this lever. Pick up these potions as well, or vials. Bait this guy away from the ladder. Climb the ladder. Hold circle to climb faster. You can do this up or down. Hold circle and climb up. He's gonna follow us. That's a screech from a beast, which we're gonna fight in the next episode. Light this lamp. He's coming, but don't worry about it. Light this lamp. Activate it and press yes. You have iframes in this animation. Look at this. See, iframes. That's how the dodge works as well, right? You have iframes. You cannot take damage. Even if an enemy hits you, you're invincible. They cannot hit you. It's fine. So we're now going to the hub area. This is where we go or get taken to if we actually kill the werewolf. Now there is a small difference. If we come here by dying to the werewolf or going here via the lamp. Just a little difference, and I'll explain it. So this is our hub area. This is like a separate area completely. So we're now here in the dream. This is our hub area. Gravestones. You have gravestones on the right here, gravestones on the left here. These ones are for the chalice dungeons. I can't speak, I'm sorry. Chalice dungeons. We'll touch upon those later on. These ones are for the base game. And there's one up there above my head right now, pretty much. That's for the DLC. These stones, they function like teleports. We teleport to checkpoints, and our checkpoints in this game, they are the lamps. Lamps are bonfires, if you've played Dark Souls. Yes, bonfires. So if we check out this one, we have two checkpoints. We have the place where we began the game, and we have the lamp that we just lit. So we have a doll here. Can't see the real doll right now. We have a fountain over here. You buy things. You buy things with blood echoes. If you look to the top right, you'll see two lines. One says 245. That's our blood echoes. Blood echoes is our currency. We buy things at shops, and we use blood echoes to level up. We gain blood echoes from picking up certain items, selling items in the shop, or killing enemies. If we die, we will drop our blood echoes somewhere around where we died, or an enemy will pick up our blood echoes. And we have to go and retrieve them. Well, I mean, we don't have to, but we should. If we die, and if If an enemy picks up our blood echoes, you will see that the enemy has purple eyes. They will glow purple. So that's how you know who has your blood echoes. Kill the enemy to get your blood echoes back, or just pick them up on the ground if they're on the ground. If we die again before we pick them up, they are gone. They're gone forever. You can't get them back, no matter what. So go here. These guys, they'll give us a weapon. We can pick one of 3. There's actually a trick to get two weapons here. I don't know how to do it exactly. I've tried, but I've never got it to work, so don't worry about it. And these weapons, we can find all 3 later on in the game anyway. So, you know, we're not picking like all this and then we cannot get these. These are gone forever. That's not the case. I think the cleaver is the best weapon in the game. That's what I'm gonna pick first. We have the axe, which a lot of people like, but I don't like it. We have the cane, which is cool, but it's pretty difficult to use because it's not very powerful, in my opinion. So I'm gonna pick the cleaver. And I did an emote by mistake. That's a PS4 controller. I'll tell you about that later on. These guys, they give us a gun. And the same thing here. These 2 can be found later on in the game, so we're not missing out. We're just picking which one we want to, you know, start with. I like the pistol. I use 2 firearms in this game. I use this pistol or I use the Evelyn, which is basically this pistol but with more scaling. It deals more damage if you have invested stats in the blood tinge, which we're gonna talk about scaling and all this later on. Don't worry. This one is like a shotgun, but it doesn't deal damage like a shotgun in most games. You know, it's just different. You know. I like this one, like I said, but you can, you know, pick whatever you like. I'm gonna pick the pistol. This is a notebook. Get this notebook, we can write notes and leave them for other players to see if we're online, which I'm not. So the difference is if we come here by dying to the werewolf, this door will be locked. So what you do then is you come here, you pick up your weapons, you press your options button. You see these 4 empty bars or boxes or whatever. These are your 2 hands. These 2 is your right hand, and these 2 are is your left hand. Your gun goes in your left hand, and your weapons goes in your right hand. So click here, equip the cleaver or whichever weapon you picked up. Click here and pick the whatever you picked here. Then go here, spawn at this place because you won't have this lamp because you died to the werewolf, right? So go back here and kill the werewolf. Go to that lamp that I showed you, and then just travel here. Now the door is unlocked because we came here from the lamp. This is German. He's an NPC. He gives us some clues and tips and tricks and whatever. Well, not really tricks, but tips and lore and stuff. This is our storage box. Some items we can only carry a certain amount of, which is pretty much every item in the entire game. So blood vials, we can't even see them. Whatever. Molotovs, we can hold 10 on us at any one time. So if we pick up more when we already are holding 10, then they will go here. The ones, the extra ones that you pick up, they will go here. So if you run out, you just come back here, press R2, and this is your box. You see it's empty now because we haven't put anything in here. And you can of course put things in here, you know, if you want to. This is a workshop, the workshop bench or whatever. This is where we upgrade our weapons in different ways. We'll come back here later on, don't worry. This, we equip runes to our character. Don't worry, we'll come back here later. This is a note. Escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of the beast, and blah 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 blah. Someone said, hey, this place is pretty bad. This dream is bad. It's actually dreadful, so you should probably try to escape. This is another shop, but this one uses insight, and insight is the second row. It's the one below our blood echoes. It says 0 right now because we don't have any insight. It's right next to the eye symbol. German, sometimes he will not be in this building. He might be back here somewhere. We also have a tree stump here. This is where we can give some items to the messenger guys. They are those small white guys. I'll show you. They are these guys. We can give them items that will change their outfit, because now they have nothing. Yeah, this is like I said, this is the shop to buy things. We'll get more things in this shop, the more badges we find and pick up. So let's go over our controls, and then we'll end the episode right here. So again, R1 light attack, bam 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 bam. You can chain attacks, and everything costs stamina. R2 heavy attack. Hold R2 and you get the special blue shimmer thing. Do this at an enemy's back, you'll open them up for a visceral. L1, that's tricking your weapon. Each weapon has 2 modes. Untricked and tricked. I don't know which one is which really, but 2 modes. It changes the moveset. You know, now it has a better range, slower, blah blah blah. Yeah. If you begin attacking with R1 or R2, you can then press L1 for tricked attacks. You cannot begin attacking with L1. Well, actually, you can if you roll first. But basically, press R1 or R2 and then L1 for a tricked attack, like this. You can then keep on pressing L1. Tricked attacks, they deal more damage and they deal more limb break damage, which is a mechanic that we're going to talk about later on. Lots of things that we're going to talk about later on. Don't worry. So R1, R2 attacking, L1 tricking, L2 using your left hand weapon, which in this case is a gun. This is also how we parry, which we're going to talk about later on. Circle is dodging again. Triangle is healing, using your blood vials. That's all it does, is healing. Square is your quick bar item, whatever. So we don't have much things, or I mean items right now, but we can put things here, like molotovs, antidotes, sedatives, paper, which is a weapon buff. Just pick one here, and pick this one here. On your key, on your arrow key down, this is how you swap between the slots. You see, we got 2 items here, so if you press down, you will swap between them. Press square to use whichever item you have equipped right now. You'll see your health bar, that's the red one. Your green bar is your stamina bar. Those red bottles is your vials. The bullets below are your bullets. Press your right arrow key to cycle between your right hand weapons, because again we have two slots here, so we can have 2 weapons equipped at the same time. And left arrow keys, of course, you know, swap between your left hand weapons. If you press the right side of your touchpad, you will open up your emotes, or gestures. If you press the right side of your touchpad, you will open up a kind of like a favorites bar or whatever, you know. Okay, that's it for this video. That's it for this episode. We have gone over the basics. It's maybe it was a bit much to take on at once, but don't worry, we'll, you know, it's all gonna make sense, you know, after a little while in the game. So for the next episode, we're gonna tackle the first area and the 2 bosses in the area, and we're gonna pick up every item and kill every enemy, and we're just gonna talk about the basic game mechanics, you know, to get us rolling. Alright guys, alright my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know not much has happened, but you know, I'm gonna split them up, because otherwise it's gonna be super long, because like it's been 24 minutes already. 24 minutes, that's a long time. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know, let me know. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. If you did like it, leave a like, please. And I hope you'll, you know, I hope you'll take care of yourselves. Hope you're staying safe. I hope you're happy, feeling good. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. See ya, friends. Bye bye.